Hi, I'm the Dimmet. Nice guy. Gonna stay calm today. Took some Oxycontin. You know that cools me down. And it makes me think. It's dangerous. Old men shouldn't have Oxycontins, you know. But what? Why not? Got nothing to lose. What's the worst that could happen? That's not what I'm talking about in the video today. I want to talk about citizen journalism. I am qualified to talk about this with 37 years of doing radio and teaching broadcasting. I think I know something about this. So I can be your mentor in this subject. And I just want to explain what's going on today. It's strange. Have you ever noticed most police cars are black and white? Have you ever noticed there's more white than black? Have any of you ever got upset about that? I certainly haven't. But as I watch the news today, it's very depressing. Let me tell you something. The only time in my life I have seen the news as scary as it is today was when Russia and the United States stood missile to missile. And I remember having a hamburger with a girlfriend many years ago that night when we didn't know if we would live through the night. Because we had a competent president, I was comfortable that maybe we would. Then again, maybe we wouldn't. I think my faith was stronger when I was younger. I mean, it was like the police cars. It was all black and white. They could take a pencil, and if you did it, and it was a sin, you went this way. And you were messed up. Today, it's like this. It's hard to define sin. Each church looks at it one way or the other. Let's not go there. That's subject for another video. What I want to talk about today is citizen journalism. Truth be told, and I tell you that, brothers and sisters, every police officer should have a camera that's on his lapel that records his actions. So the unseen becomes the seen, and it can be looked at. Police tend to always forgive the policeman because all they have to say is, I felt threatened, so I shot them dead. Presto, only one person remains, and they're all together. They don't like to testify against each other. Now these things that citizen journalists are wanting to do, I'm going to be your mentor. I'm going to tell you what to do and how to do it. Not that you will. You could be a wuss and not do it. But if the police don't want to wear these cameras, they say they're too expensive. Yeah, every one of you has a smartphone. I would assume if you're watching this video, you're smart, you figured out how to utilize YouTube. My smartphone cost, I think, around $79. And when I open the screen, presto, I'll show you here. It's upside down. 3 people could be shot while I'm doing this. I don't know if you can see that screen. But all I have to do is move this green arrow up, and it activates. If I move it over here, we'll do that again, okay? I move it over here, and presto, up comes a camera. And when you see a policeman interacting with a citizen, you should pull over your car and start taking video. And not just one. We need it from all angles. Just pull over, start filming. Don't film while you're driving. You could be shot for doing that. I mean, you take a shot, the policeman takes a shot. We can no longer trust him. It's funny. If we could use the same logic, there'd be a lot of dead policemen. I don't know about you, but every time I see a policeman, and I mean, I'm clean as a houndstooth. I mean, I drink straight Clorox, so I'm clean inside. I don't do anything wrong because I'm an old man and never leave the house and scared to death of policemen. So, if the police don't want this recorded, you record it. And the more people that record it, the better. It may not do us a lot of good. We have a number of videos of police shooting unarmed people. They say, put the gun down, little old lady. I think you could have a gun in that umbrella that you're carrying on the side of your walker. And she goes to bend over, you know how old people bend, and the policeman feels threatened. Bam, 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 bam. Dead old lady. And the policeman says, I felt threatened. Too bad the old lady didn't feel threatened and really have an AK-47 hidden in her umbrella. Because the minute she saw that policeman, she better shoot first. See, we've screwed up our whole law system, and our statistics on crime are terribly, terribly screwed up. You realize, think about this for a moment, good percentage of crime doesn't even go reported. Now, I don't call the police when things go wrong here because they're not going to do anything, and I know it. And they're going to turn around. They're going to probably arrest me for something. I'll never forget one day the police showed up here because of some young people that were staying at the house, and he told me, old man, sit down in that chair. I said, all right, we're going to look at the house. I said, great. Don't open that door because there are 2 dogs in there. And I love the dogs, and they're my friends and my roommates and companions. So I'm now sitting down in the couch, and the policeman goes right over the door with his gun drawn and opens the bedroom door. I leapt off the couch. I was then pushed down onto the couch and handcuffed. I told them I had arthritis. This before I had the cancer. They didn't care. They didn't give a damn. So I don't call the police. A lot of times maybe it's a relative that's nuts, high on meth, running around the house smashing walls. Would you call the police? No. I love my relative. I don't want them shot. And that's what I fear would happen. It's gone mad. Military is here. It's supposed to be the police department. Citizens, journalism is important. It may not help now because the whole thing is so corrupt. And these policemen just have to say, I felt threatened, so I shot them. When he laid down that rifle and he put it on the ground and he stood up, I thought maybe he had a knife hidden in his hair. So I had to shoot him. And they don't just shoot him once. When you watch these videos, they're all over the place. It's bang, 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 bang. They're dead. And the only one left is a policeman. And he doesn't have a camera because it's too expensive. Their life's not worth the $400 or so that it would cost for that camera. I have no idea when these can be bought for $29.95 why the police department can't find a cheaper camera. You know, there's another thing you can get too, and it's helpful in other ways. And you look on eBay, you will find a dash cam that goes on the window, and it has a rotating mount. So it's easier and safer than using one of these. All you have to do is take your $24.95 dash cam and turn it towards the action where the shooting is going to occur. Now we need more than one citizen journalist to do this because the policeman's going to shoot the person. You're going to shoot a picture of the policeman, and the policeman may well have 1 or 2 bullets left in his gun. I don't know where all those bullets come from. They must have carried clips too. And he might shoot you, so that's why you need another citizen journalist. We all have to get involved in this. It's not expensive. These are not expensive. Learn to use them. There's no time to be reading the instruction manual while the policeman's blowing away somebody out there in front of you. We have to do this. We have to move forward. We have to be the eyes of history. If for no other reason, since the police always let the policeman off when they shoot something. I think about the last time you heard of a policeman being put in jail for shooting an unarmed person. I can't think of anything. We will record it for history, because once it goes up on this worldwide super information highway, it will be there, and history will be documented. Sometimes reporters work in the present, yet the impact they have is long after they've left the planet. Give it thought. It's not expensive. A dash cam you can pull over. Just turn it towards the action. Mine even records the audio, and I think the $24.95 ones I have them in the RV, I have them in the car. They're very important. They also help you when that meth addict, crazy as he is, runs into a light and has to decide to see, do I go on the red one or do I go on the green one? Let me see. I'll think about it. Yeah, go on the red, and they put it in front of you, and you've got proof. It's good for insurance companies, and it's good for history. That's what you have to do. And we have to do these things one person at a time. I hope you get 2 or 3 around the scene of the next shooting, so if the policeman decides to shoot you too for using the camera, one of the other reporters will get it. History is made by people that take the time to record it, if you will excuse me.